We're live. It's Tuesday. Hello, hello. I'm going to cut this music here. And while Instagram is notifying the people that I have gone live, hello, I see people starting to hop on. My name is Kim. I go live every single Tuesday. And I usually go live at noon Eastern Standard Time, but today I gotta go get my hair done at noon. I already moved this hair appointment for a hockey tournament, and then today my kids don't have school, so I actually sent them to work with my husband so I could go get my hair done. It's desperate. Okay, so my name is Kim. I am an affiliate marketer. I used to be a nurse. And I'm still a nurse. Good morning. But I am here to talk all things affiliate marketing, how I got into it without any experience, without any followers. It's not an MLM. It's here to answer all of your questions of how I went from full-time nurse to essentially full-time affiliate marketing and making an earnest, really good, livable wage from the online space in just a couple hours a day from my phone. So before I get started, I see some good mornings. Good morning, everyone. I am just going to ask, if you are new here, can you type in the comments box here, just new, NEW, so I have an idea of who my audience is. And then if you've been here a time or two, you know what to do. Comment the OG in the comments box. And this is just meant to be an open conversation, and for you to drop your questions in that comment box whenever they come up. I don't shy away from any questions. I am here to give you all of the information on exactly what it is that I do, how I do it, and how you can get started if this should be something that you want to get started with as well. I see a ton of new, which is fabulous. Welcome. So I'm just going to get started from the beginning of what affiliate marketing is, and then semi-OG. Love it. I see a couple OGs, but mostly new people. So I am going to just explain. So affiliate marketing it's something I did not recognize that is all over the internet already. It's been around since 1989, which blew my mind 2 years ago when I got started. It's essentially when you partner with a company, just yourself, and you promote their products. And when somebody, and you're an affiliate for them, and the process to do this is really straightforward. And when you promote one of their products and somebody buys through your affiliate link, you earn a commission. So is this starting to make sense? You're seeing all of these people on social media showing you a product, showing you clothes, showing you, hey, Post-it notes. That's just an example. Showing you a physical product. And when they say, this is how this product works, this is how I use it in my regular everyday life. And if you want the link to this product, just, whatever they say, either comment a keyword or DM me or whatever it is. You see that all the time, right? On social media, no matter what category it's in, whether it's in fashion or pets or, I was going to say people offering vitamins and fitness and stuff like that. So you see it everywhere. It's affiliate marketing. That link, when they send that to you, gives them a small percentage of a commission. And the reason affiliate marketing is so lucrative is because 5 billion people hop on social media every single day. So you have the capability to reach a lot of people in the online space at any given time from all around the world through these affiliate links. So that is what affiliate marketing is. Been around since 1989. Hey, Debbie, I post the replay. Go get your hair did. Is that who it was? Go get your hairs done and then watch it later. It'll be up for a replay in a little bit after 11. Okay, so it's been around since 1989. 86 and counting % of companies have affiliate programs. My voice, I just realized, is a little scratchy. My son had a hockey tournament and I screamed my voice off this weekend. 86% of companies. So name a company they probably have an affiliate program. And it doesn't really matter the size of the company. It's not just big name companies like your Amazon, Target, Home Depot, Sephora, Ulta. It's not just those. Like if you've been following me for a minute, I'm talking about my daughter having to do a parasite cleanse on her, small company that has a parasite cleanse. They have an affiliate program. I started using turmeric pads, small company out of Oklahoma. They have an affiliate program. So it's not just big name companies. And the best way to see if these companies that you love have an affiliate program is simply go to Google, type in that company's name plus affiliate program, and you can see right then and there if they have an affiliate program. So most affiliate programs, I don't want to say most because I don't know. I'm not big on absolutes, and I'm just big on being transparent. A lot of affiliate companies are beginner friendly. And if they're not, before you apply, there will be like a list of like what you need to have before you get started. And so if there is a requirement of a certain number of followers or whatever it is, don't let that deter you. A common misconception is that you need to be an influencer. You need to be offered these like brand deals. You need to have a certain number of followers to be an affiliate marketer. And here's why that's not true. Those are usually left for influencers. This is not influencing. This is content creation, and this is affiliate marketing. The psychology behind this, and the reason why companies have affiliate programs is because affiliate programs make them on average 40% of their profits. So affiliate programs are, everyday people giving that recommendation, giving that review of the product, which is what humans want. The company can say, hey, I have this product and it's phenomenal and you should buy it. But you're like, okay, but who's used it? Show me like a regular person. So that's why it works, and that's why it's so insanely successful, is because it's us. We're not influencers. We're just regular people who are showing you. And we do this all the time. You're doing it for free though. So you're doing it all the time. You're recommending products to your friends when you can get paid for it. So ask your questions that you have down in the comments. I'm going to continue to go through some of the most commonly asked questions. I put up a question box yesterday, and there was some really good questions in there, and a lot of them very, very common questions that I get. So I'm just going to scroll up real quick just to make sure I didn't. Hello from Ireland. Phenomenal. That is really cool. Okay. I'm going to scroll back down so I don't miss any questions. Okay. So people are like, oh my gosh, I can't. First of all, self-limiting beliefs come up first. And believe me, I understand this. I'm not like you. I'm not extroverted. I can't do this. I don't want to show my face. Insert self-limiting belief here. I'm this many years old. I'm not very good on the computer. I've never used social media before. Whatever it is that you want to insert there to be an excuse of why potentially this might not work for you. I'm going to tell you the only reason why this might not work for you is if you don't have Wi-Fi. So it's not influencer. It's not aesthetically pleasing. It's real, raw, everyday people showing up as themselves doing this. And what I'm doing here is not what you would necessarily be doing. You don't have to show your face. You can learn the skills. They're beginner friendly. Forbes labels it as the best beginner friendly job for however many years in a row. It's it's a multi-billion-dollar industry, quickly increasing to trillion. And so it's not going anywhere. It's not oversaturated. Here's the thing. I was terrified of judgment when I first got started, and I was very comforted by, because we're humans, we're adults, we're afraid to learn a new skill because we're not good at it. We're vulnerable, right? But you're starting a brand new social media account. You're not using your personal account. You're not marketing to your friends and family. You're starting a brand new social media account from zero with 0 followers. Everyone has to do this. And the reason being is because the blueprint of affiliate marketing starts with a niche, a category that all of your products will fit within, and you're targeting a certain segment of the market, which is not your friends and family. and you're targeting these people and you're talking to these people about the products that you have to offer to them. So this is not just like throwing links around the internet. I have a lot of people that reach out to me. I applied for this program and then I was just throwing links around, and I'm like, okay, what's your niche? Who are you talking to? And they can't define those. That's where the whole thing starts, is niche and target audience, and then pain points, and making content, creating content that's based off of the pain points before you're deciding which products to promote and review and which companies have them. So you don't have to show your face. You don't have to go live, although I would encourage you as you grow to consider these things. They are great vehicles to show up and authentically be you in your content, which helps you build trust with people and relationships. So, okay, again, this is a quiet crew. Last week I had a ton of questions. It's always so unique when you hop on a different mixed bag of people. So if you have questions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Another question I was asked was, is this an MLM? And actually they asked, is this a Ponzi scheme? And Ponzi schemes are illegal. And then usually what people say is this a pyramid scheme. And pyramid schemes are also illegal, if I'm correct, if I believe. But what most people are referring to is MLM, multi-level marketing, or network marketing, or social marketing, or whatever they're calling it these days. I've never been in one, and I'm not throwing shade at them. Affiliate marketing is just not that structure. So these structures are a triangle, and people make money off of each other in the structure. And in affiliate marketing, it's a single level marketing model. So it's just you choosing the products you want to promote and the companies that you want to work with, and no one else. So I'm in the wealth niche. I show people how to make money online, and I'm an affiliate for companies that help you do that. If somebody should purchase some of these products that these companies have, you're not like under me. There's no uplines or downlines. You're on your own when you do affiliate marketing. That's what I love about affiliate marketing, because I've really been able to enjoy this new schedule. Instead of going to working that 50-hour plus a week, I just get to fit this into the cracks of my life. So, okay, I saw a few questions come through. 4K Marshall said how to get started with companies. So I'm going to take a quick break from questions to say that if you want to learn my 5-step method, I have a course. It's a little video, 17-minute video for free that you can watch that outlines exactly what the high-level concepts of affiliate marketing are. So you can get an idea, like you can get your brain rolling on like, what would I do? What would affiliate marketing look like for me? And you can grab that for free by just commenting Rise Up, RISE space UP. And my little Kim bot will send you a link that says, hello, here's the link to go watch that video. So that is what I would recommend 4K Marshall on before you're choosing a company. And the reason I say that is because step 5 of 5 is the company. And the reason being, and you can have that like in mind, like I want to be an Amazon affiliate, and you can have that penciled in, but you do want to start like putting the pieces together with step 1, 2, 3, 4, and then making sure step 5 fits that whole blueprint. Because again, it's not just like throwing links around the internet. Okay, let me see the next question I saw here. NZ Queen for Life said, I just got my Insta to almost 10K, but I need to start a new page for this. So probably I can take a look at it, but if you're, most numbers on social media are vanity numbers, especially if it's on a personal page. Unless you are specifically talking about a niche in your content every single day and targeting your target audience every single day, those 10K followers, just because you have followers does not mean that does not mean sales. Just because you have views on a video or you go viral, that does not equate to money. And I used to think that as well. I had no idea how monetization in social media worked until I really dove into it. But so if you're like, I want to do the fitness niche and you've been doing fitness on a page for however long, and you have those 10K followers, but you just didn't monetize your page, you can use that page. But if this is like a personal page and these 10K followers are just 10K followers, they're not likely going to convert. In fact, you can try to use that page. I don't recommend it. You can try. However, a lot of those followers, once you start posting within your niche, they're going to unfollow you anyways because they were there for a different reason. People follow you for a certain reason. So again, those numbers are a lot of times just vanity numbers. Curl identity. Do you recommend a fresh Insta even if I haven't used my personal Insta page for ages and don't? Yes, absolutely. Especially in that situation. If you have a personal Instagram and it's been dormant, I would start a fresh one, get posting, optimize your bio, and start with a content creation strategy and plan. And you can, if you're like, oh gosh, I have more detailed questions, like specifically to these, like my page, my niche, DM me. I'm in my DMs. I answer all of them. And I'd be happy to help you with this. April V. Metcalf, do you always start public or can you start private? If we're talking about account, you want it to be public. You want the whole wide world to have access to this because you do want to reach your target audience. You do want to open up, you want people to be able to DM you. You want people to be able to see your content. So there's no reason to make your content private. Now, with that being said, if you're talking about, which I can totally relate to, if you're talking about, gosh, I really don't want Susie Sally from high school to see this account, or I don't want Uncle Joe to see this account. If you're talking about that privacy, block them. Just block them. I totally get it. I have a lot of family drama and I swear I'm going to have a happy hour one day or I just spill it all to you guys. And I was very, very scared of their judgment. And I totally get that. Okay. A lot of people rising up. I love it. Okay. Here we go. My voice is so scratchy. I didn't realize it until I hopped on today. Oh, we got an Italian. Is it Italian shoe girl? I almost said, oh, I'm so sorry. Okay. I get views on my videos, but can't drive sales. I would love to dive into that with you. Can you send me a DM? Okay. And what's happening? I'm me here. Thank you, Tony. We need authenticity here. If I did not answer your question, please rephrase it. I'm sorry. I can be a blonde sometimes. Zell Villarreal. I'm having trouble picking a niche. Oh, let's talk about how to pick a niche. This is not something I can do for you. I wish I could because sometimes that would be easier for me to be like, you should do this niche. Wouldn't that be easy? You'd be like, okay, let's go. But it has to be something you enjoy. As a mom, I'm like, I don't have hobbies. Like being a mom is a hobby. But you know what? Being a niche, being a mom is a niche. Like you see it all over the internet. Like cleaning, ASMR, kids' toys, organization, decorating your house. Like those are niches. Okay. My friend Care, who I'm not sure if she's still on here because I know she has to work today, but I did see her hop on earlier. She gave me this a long time ago and I was like, that's such a great way to put it. So imagine you woke up tomorrow. You had nothing to do with your time. You don't have to work. You don't have to worry about finances. You have nothing on your calendar and you can just do whatever you want. You have all the money in the world. What would you do with your time? That is probably the thing that you're coming up with, the thing that you most enjoy, and probably the best thing that is suited to be your niche. It's not something you need to be highly educated in. It's not something that you need to be an expert in. Just something that you thoroughly, truly, genuinely enjoy because you're going to post repetitive content about this. Think about McDonald's when they post. They're always posting about the same thing, the same nuggets, the same fries, the same Big Mac, the same cheeseburger. That's what you're going to do when you're talking about your products, the same things. So you want it to be something that you enjoy. Don't fear your knowledge gap. Don't fear your lack of knowledge in a topic. When I started this topic, which is wealth, showing people how to make money online with affiliate marketing, I knew maybe 5 things about it. But I focused my content on those 5 things. So you're starting from 0. You need to grow, right? So focus on those. build your trust, build your authority, and choose one to start. Don't choose multiple and start 2 or 3 different accounts. Just start with one, learn the blueprint, learn the foundation of affiliate marketing, and then you can grow and you can start another niche later if you want to. Christine07, you are so great at answering DMs. I appreciate you doing this. Yes, I do. I answer all of my DMs. I love connecting with people. When I worked in the hospitals, I was a nurse educator for new grad nurses, and that's why this translated well for me. So I get some hate. People are like, you just want to sell courses. You just want to have people sell courses. That's not why I'm here. I genuinely love educating. I loved helping the new grad nurses find their fit in the hospital. And so it just translated really well for me. And I love helping you find your niche. So I'll tell you what I just told you. Find your niche. What do you enjoy? And then talk to me. Because people will be like, well, how about this, this, and this? And I'm like, I can tell just by our conversation that this is probably the one best suited for you. So I love helping people through this process. Now, I do want to mention that, she's Italian Shoe Girl is going to send me a DM. Beautiful. And Tony, the yogi, says, are you selling a course? So I was actually just going to talk about that. So what I recommend, because I am an affiliate marketer for courses and programs and software and products that can help you get started in affiliate marketing. That is my niche. My type of affiliate marketing is right here on this page. I get asked that question all the time. And it's something I genuinely enjoy. And I'm not here to convince you need to do this. And I'm not here to convince you that you should do what I do. If you want to do what I do, welcome to the community. I'm happy you're here. And let me know how I can help you. But what I am here for is for those people who are interested in learning how to monetize their social media through affiliate marketing. Work through those steps. Work through those steps and find your niche. Discover your blueprint that is going to work best for you. Provide insights for what I believe will work best for you. But I'm also going to recommend services and products along the way that can also help you. Now, I do recommend starting the exact same way that I got started. And the reason I recommend starting that way is because I've tried multiple different things and programs and whatever along the way. And the one that I started with is the one that I firmly stand on. So I'm not the one that shows you how to start affiliate marketing. I can help you a lot, but I'm not the expert in this. I just started this 2 years ago. I am barely an advanced beginner. I probably just graduated from novice into the advanced beginner stages. If I got my nurses here, I'm the Benner theory. I allow the experts to show you how to get started in affiliate marketing. So the best place I believe to get started is a course called the 5-Day Challenge. Inside of the video that I recommended to you, which is free, that talks about the high-level concepts of affiliate marketing, I talk about this 5-Day challenge. It's $5. The experts teach it. You're paired with a business plan advisor who is an expert in affiliate marketing, and they share and show you, specifically you, how to get started. And that business plan advisor is going to talk to you about building your plan for affiliate marketing, starting with the niche that you want to get started with. Not, hey, here's this course, you should sell this course. I chose that because it works really well for me and I love it. So I do recommend the 5-Day challenge. Again, that's exactly how I got started. I tried quite a few things in this space. I've done my research on the other ones. And starting with the 5-Day challenge, they show you how to do affiliate marketing. Now, there's other courses out there, and I am here to be transparent. I'm never going to throw shade. I do not like negative marketing. I think it's tacky. I think it's icky. What I will say is there's a lot of courses out there right now that talk about digital products and digital courses, and that is course reselling. Now, you can create your own digital product. You can learn how to do that from those courses and your own digital course. But in my humble opinion, if you're a beginner and you do not have an audience and you do not have a presence in the online space, it is very difficult to sell and resell a course and or a digital product that you just came up with, or a digital course that you just came up with, because you do not have any trust and authority in this space. Now, when you start with affiliate marketing, which is what I recommend, which is what the 5-day challenge shows you, you start and you're partnered with a company, Amazon, Target, Home Depot, blah, 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 household names, and they have trusted authority in this space. So when you send somebody a link to a product on Amazon, it takes them to Amazon and they're comfortable in the platform and they know how to order and they know they can return the product and they know blah, blah, blah. They know all the things. That's why I stand firmly where I stand with, if you're a beginner to the online space and you want to learn how to monetize your social media feed, this is the best beginner way to get started. Okay. You are welcome. Okay. Sorry, I'm scrolling a little fast here. Have you done nothing due to resistance and fear? I feel this. So I'm an all or nothing kind of person. And when I started this, I knew I I loved what I was doing, but I did not love the hours. My kids are 7 and 9. So a couple of years ago, 5 and 7. And I felt like we were just getting them into sports and activities. I could barely afford them. I was working 50 hours a week, schlepping them. If there was a unexpected day off of school, I was stressed. I was miserable. And I just knew I was desperate to live a different life and to be a mom. In this phase of my life, I was like, I'm not saying I'm never going to go back to nursing. In fact, I still dabble in it. On Wednesdays, I go in and I do nurse injecting at a spa. And I love it. But I'm not saying I would never go back to the hospitals or anything like that. But I was in a place where I knew I needed to make a ginormous change in my career. Otherwise, our life was just going to be this perpetual cycle of misery. And I hated how it felt. Not to mention, if you know, like if you're a healthcare worker, you know the environments in the hospitals right now they did not help. Because I became a nurse in 2007. It was very, very different. So watching that shift was really, really hard. So I can see where somebody would be paralyzed. Like if I had joy and if I was okay in my current situation, I probably would procrastinate this or be like, oh, I don't know. Like I probably would have been a lot more reluctant or resistant to get started. So I can see that. What I can say is that once you start, you're going to be like, why did I wait? Because your first post, you remember you just started a brand new social media account. Nobody sees it, right? Nobody sees it. And the people who do see it are strangers. And we're usually most afraid of judgment by our loved ones. So you're not posting for them to see. But fear is normal when you're starting a new thing. Like, how would you talk to your kids before they started a new sport or like instrument or whatever it is? You'd be like, you can do this one note at a time. You're going to learn it one step at a time. So I think as adults, there's a lot to be said for that. Like, talk to yourself that way. Give yourself the grace and the room to grow and learn a new skill. Tony Kramer, I want to do what you do. I've been searching for the right blueprint for far too long and need to just start. What a good time to say that. Okay, yes. And I watched for about 3 months and I wish I would have just started when I saw it. But of course, like, I didn't even know you could, I knew you could make money online, but I didn't know how or what it looked like. So I did sit on my perch for a while. And as things became more difficult, I was like, you know what, let me just start. It's $5 back in 2002. Oh my gosh, I knew I was going to say the wrong year. Back in 2022 when I started, it was $7. So now it's $5. So it was $7. I'm like, what's the worst that can happen? It's $7, right? So, and NZ Queen said, yes, I'm on day 3, $5. That's a cup of coffee to learn how to start. Exactly. I was like, okay. So yeah. And I was blown away by how much value and how much they give you for $5. I was like, and you know what? The biggest thing that happened in the 5-day challenge was my mind shifted from a money mindset, or I don't even know what my money mindset completely shifted. I was in a place where I feared spending money. I feared not having money. I feared that if I didn't go to work, I wasn't going to have money, and I had to trade my time for money, work more hours, make more money. I was in a very, and that's very normal. That's part of our society. And once I started learning and looking into wealthy people, they don't do that. They don't fear money. They don't trade their time for money. They learn methods to earn more and make their money work for them. These people are not grinding and grinding and grinding and grinding. Don't get me wrong. They work hard, but they're making it work for them. That's why you see the wealthy with the private jets going here, there, everywhere, is because they've learned how to earn more, no matter what method it is. And they're making their money work for them. Once I started seeing it, I was like, oh, it's not about trading your time for money. It's about, so a product or a service or a course or whatever it is costing money, that's not the problem. It's up here. And that was really alarming for me because I'm 41. So it had been this way. Well, I was 38 then. So that was ingrained. So a lot of unlearning and then becoming uncomfortable and diving into how we don't have a ton of money. In fact, we have a lot of debt. How am I going to make what I have work for me? Because that's not it. That working that corporate job was never going to get me into a position of wealth. And that sucks to hear, right? Okay. Zell Villarreal said, I hope I'm saying that right. I'm sorry. The handles are always all small letters and all combined. Where can I sign up for the 5-day challenge? So comment Rise Up. I have a free video because again, I am not here to tell you, you have to do this. I'm here to help you get started if you want to. And that's the way that I recommend to get started. So first watch my free video. It's 17 minutes. You can crank her up to 2 times. So I sound like a little chipmunk, but you get the information. And in just a few minutes, you can get all the information about what affiliate marketing specifically is. And then inside of the video, I talk about how to start the 5-day challenge. The big pink button below the video says, smash that button here to start the 5-day challenge. In the 5-day challenge, it's 5 days, but module days, self-paced, it's virtual. So it's not you have to report here on a Monday or Tuesday. It's on your own time, fit it into the cracks of your life. And then you're paired with a business plan advisor who you're going to talk to and make an affiliate plan for you. On top of that, when you purchase the 5-day challenge through me, I give you my checklist that I charge $27 for free because it's a resource, it's a thank you, and it's a resource that I wanted when I got started that tells you exactly what to do when you're done with the 5-day challenge. And it supports you as well through that part of the journey. John Cottage Garden said, I have been looking for something like this. Super information. Yes, John, it's been a pleasure talking with you and emailing with you as well. I'm excited for you and your wife to get started, and I'm here for all your questions. Donna Subel said, are these post-paid ads? Nope, I've never paid for an ad. All of my traffic was organic. Now, part of affiliate marketing or digital marketing or online marketing can be paid ads, and that's a very powerful tool. I've never done it. From what I understand though, is there's a lot that goes into paid ads, and it's a lot of trial and error and a lot of money you have to invest as you're doing it. It's something I will get into at one point. We got to pay off all this debt first and have a surplus, right? We got to get our depleted, all the things back up. But it is definitely something a lot of online marketers do, but not your affiliate marketers typically. Okay, let's see here. Again, these are great questions, you guys. And in fact, a lot of the questions that I receive are pretty common. I think I have one that I haven't answered yet. Good morning from San Francisco. Good morning. I went to San Francisco in 2016 and I had a great time. Dario Garcia, so the 5-day challenge. What is the challenge? I just explained it. I know, sorry, I'm a little bit slow on the, although I did just make it to the end. And Lou said on day 3 of 5 of the challenge, fabulous, keep going, keep going. A lot of people buy the 5-day challenge. They take a day and they don't finish it. And it blows my mind. Get yourself through the course. It's self-paced, it's virtual. You can take it in the cracks of your life. Another thing I wanted to say is this only takes me a couple hours a day, if that. So a lot of people will tell me I'm a liar. It takes you more than 1 to 2 hours a day. And it's usually the people who are doing the digital courses and the digital products who take more than 1 to 2 hours a day. Affiliate marketing is nice because you're creating videos. I batch create mine. I post 14 videos a week. So on Monday I create 5, on Tuesday I create 5, and on Wednesday I create 4. That takes me maybe an hour each day. It takes me 3 to 5 hours to do my content creation. And the rest, I spend about 10 to 12 hours a week on my actual business. The rest of the time I'll answer DMs, post some content, which is already created, and answer DMs, emails, and do some little admin work in the background. Like I keep track of all my finances. I make sure people are in the right email campaigns. And I honestly, like, I might go live. This is part of the 10 to 12 hours a week. As I've grown, I've been able to quit my job. And so I have a lot more time. So I'm obviously willing to give it more time now. And I've actually been asked to speak at certain events. I have a really big one coming up next week. It's the mastermind event. And I'm going to be speaking there. So I've been fervently preparing and practicing for that. But that's not something you do right out of the gate. But yeah, it genuinely, especially once you get started, you're comfortable with the process, you and more efficient. So I never used Instagram. I never used social media except for posting. I was not necessarily tech savvy. I didn't know what a sales funnel was. I didn't know what email automation is. I barely used social media, so I had to learn it all. And at the beginning, I really, truly, while I was working full time, only had 1 to 2 hours a day, and I had to be very disciplined. 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening, and this was before the kids got up and after the kids went to bed. And that's all I had. That's all I had. So I learned to just do small chunks. So I got started in November of 2022 learning, and February of 2023 is when I actually launched on social media. So it took me that long, my 1 to 2 hours a day. If you have more time, you can bang that out and get started. But that's what I had to work with. And so that's what I became familiar with. But after you learn, get your system set up, it's really just content creation and consistency. My biggest secret is consistency. I stayed consistent. I wasn't like, well, I'll see how it goes for a year and then reassess. If I had done that, I wouldn't be making 5 figures a month. I would be back at that corporate job. I would have never been able to leave because it's not get rich quick. I can't guarantee that you're going to make, that would be impossible. It's 2025. All of us are so different. But what I can tell you is that I'm so glad I stuck with it. I'm nobody different than you. I'm just a normal person. Just kept posting, and 18 months in, things went haywire, and it literally exploded in the best way possible. And I've been able to maintain it since. I'm at a little over 2 years now. So last spring, things started popping for me. Hello from Niagara Falls. Sherry, we are very close. I'm in Michigan, in the thumb area. I know you are not warm. Neither am I. Most of us probably aren't here. Where to next, Debbie? That's pretty big to speak at a mastermind. I know. I'm so ready. I'm just a regular. I have a large amount of imposter syndrome as well. I'm like, who am I? I've been practicing to my husband, and usually about halfway through the presentation, I'm like, I'm not qualified to do this. And he's like, shut up, keep going. Okay, sorry, Christine, I saw you had a question in here. Is it recommended to do an email campaign? Yes, I highly recommend an email campaign. Let's talk about the TikTok ban. That's why. I have 150 some thousand followers on this account, and I can talk to y'all every single day, twice a day. What if this got taken? What if this got banned? How would I connect with and contact my people? Through email. So also, most of my income comes from email. And so email people all the time will tell you, you do not need a funnel. You do not need emails. And I'm going to be honest, I 1000% disagree with that. So you do need an email. You do need to collect them. And it is not a difficult thing. These are not difficult things. I never had heard of these systems, how to use them before I got started. So yes, you can. Highly recommend Rise Up in the 5-Day Challenge. Oh my gosh, NZ Queen, you're so sweet. Thank you. Are you from New Zealand? I love New Zealand. I've never been, but I really like the wine from Marlborough. Okay, I'm going to go to the bottom now. I was just catching up on questions. So, okay, one thing people ask is taxes, LLC. So do I have to set up an LLC? Yes and no. I'm not sure I'm the best example. Like I said, I'm always going to be transparent with you guys, but a lot of people set it up at the beginning. A lot of people have an LLC already. I definitely did not. I did not set mine up at the beginning. I waited till I started earning money to set up the LLC. Now, that mindset was not on point. I should not encourage that. Like I said, my biggest secret was consistency. My biggest battle is my own mind. My husband constantly had to fix it. I'd be like, well, if this works, when this works, shift your mindset and things will start to evolve. I can't imagine going a single day right now without posting on social media. I can't imagine going a single day right now without reading a book in the morning before I get started. Those books on healthy habits, those books on making good goals for yourself, making good financial decisions for yourself. These are all changes that have evolved. My confidence, if you knew me 2 years ago, you'd be like, who are you? Completely evolved. So I can't imagine that. So waiting to set up your LLC is probably the wrong answer to give you, but that is what I did. I did wait from February to December, and I set it up a few days before the new year to get a tax break on it. Is that the right answer? I don't think so. Probably not. I would talk to a tax person for your taxes. And then taxes, you are given income, direct deposits, directly from the company, and it is not taxed. And at first I was like, I am not a tax person. I would talk to a tax person. That's my disclaimer. At first I was kind of like, oh man, I wish they would have just taken taxes out. But you have your LLC set up. You can do tax write-offs and on the most fun things. Like if you understand this, you understand this. I did not understand this at the beginning. So clothes that I wear on social media. I remodeled my office. Dinners we go out, we talk about the business. The trips you go on and have content. What are you doing in your content? You can write that off. So you can mitigate a lot of the taxes, and it's fun, right? So it's actually a really cool that they don't tax your income and that you can do write-offs on it. A lot of people ask that. I saw another question come in. Do you teach the automation systems? No. And you don't want me to. I can talk to you about which systems I recommend, but I don't recommend learning the steps from me. Again, I am still a novice, advanced beginner in this whole space, and I'm an affiliate for these softwares and for these courses that show you how to do it, and the experts are the one that show you how to do it. And so I do recommend those because of that. I am getting a lot better at them, but I would not rely on me. If you're like, hey, my DNS settings, I'd be like, maybe we should call an expert. Christine asked, what is the approximate cost for funnels and email system? And there's a couple different softwares, depends on your budget. I highly recommend Aweber and ClickFunnels. Love them. I absolutely love them. I love the functionality. I love the aesthetics of them. I love their affiliate programs. I love how they work, and I've become very comfortable with them. Their Aweber starts at $30 a month. ClickFunnels starts at $97 a month. Now, keep in mind, we're shifting money mindset, right? Just because something costs something doesn't mean we shouldn't have a negative perception on something because it costs something for them to give us something, right? It would be like, damn it, this apple costs how much? No, believe me, I get that. But we have to start shifting our money mindset of how can I afford this? You can afford that by continuing to do affiliate marketing, because those are very simple business write-offs now that are simple to put on that, because that's like truly your only overhead. There's very little overhead. So 97 plus 30, $120 a month overhead. If you were to open a brick and mortar, like there's no inventory, there's no nothing. So, but there are softwares like System.io that are free to get started up to so many subscribers. I think it's 1,000, I forgot. So there are other options as well that you can get started for free. Okay, sorry. Amy R80, good morning. Do you think covering two complementary niches would be successful, or do you think too much? And just because in the first so many months, even if this is something you are an expert in, it takes 1 to 2 hours a day, especially at the beginning. There's a lot you want to set up in the beginning, and you would have to set that up times 2. And then you would make a decision on how you're going to do a certain piece of this business, right? And if it's not a good decision, which happens all the time, we learn by failing, we learn by making mistakes, it's not a good decision for both businesses. Or is it? Who knows? And so there's a lot of trial and error in this, and there's a lot of keeping up with trends on social media. And when you run across something that you need to change a strategy on, that's usually the time where you can really dive in and put some time in. And re-strategizing, and you're thinking about it, you're going to have to double that. So right now I spend 10 to 12 hours a week, but if I had another niche, it would be 20 to 24 hours a week. And yes, is that doable? Sure. But I'm also schlepping kids around. I'm also trying to maintain a household. There's a lot that goes on. So I don't recommend it at the beginning, because I think you would be burned out and very frustrated. Whereas if you're just learning one system, trial and error at a time. Now, believe me, this whole process that I'm talking about happens rather quickly. So it's not something I'm like, oh, never. It's just, I would just wait until you get the hang of one of them. Bethany Wright. You can also write off a percentage of your electric bills, internet bills, mortgage, phone bill, Wi-Fi, all the things. Yes, thank you. You are so correct. Dario, I'll send you a message. I look forward to it. You're welcome. That was so kind. Helga does digital marketing. Can you submit these costs without an LLC? I don't know that. I'm not comfortable answering those questions. I feel like everybody's taxes are so unique to them and the country that they live in, the state that they live in. So I would just seek this information or the answer from somebody who is an expert in taxes. I'm sorry. I know that that's a crappy answer. I just would hate to steer you in the wrong direction. Okay. So I'm going to land this ship, because I got to get in the car to go get my hairs did. So I do repost all of my lives same day. So it takes usually a few moments to load afterwards, and I'll post it so you can rewatch it. So if you're watching a recorded version, you can still comment Rise Up on this and receive the free training that I have that talks about affiliate marketing and how to get started. If you're on this right now and you haven't and you're interested in that free training, comment Rise Up before we end this baby. That video will go to the link to go watch that video will go right to your DMs, your direct messages, and you can watch it and you can learn more about affiliate marketing and how I got started and how you can get started too. My DMs are wide open. Feel free to send me any questions you have. I'm happy to answer them. And then be sure to give me a follow too. You can get to my profile page right here at Rise Up with Kim. Go smash that follow button. I'm on here every single day. Lou is an LLC expert. Who asked that question? Connect with Lou. My son's name is Lewis, Lewis. We're always yelling, Lou. So my daughter just got that kids game, Gooey Louie. So we've been throwing that around too. And his friends call him Louie the Legend. Anyways, so questions, send them to my DMs. I'm happy to answer them. I answer all my DMs. People always say, I bet you're so busy. I'm like, no, busy was a whole different thing when I was working in the nursing field. I am not busy. Feel free to send them to me. And then I am live every Tuesday at noon Eastern Standard Time. If I have an appointment like this, which is pretty rare, I will let you know in my stories, which is like when there's a around my picture, when there's like a colorful circle around it, that's when there's stories. So you just click on that and you can see like any updates of what is going on. So, yeah, and I keep you posted on what I'm up to every day, up in there. So thank you all for the great live, incredible questions. It's nice getting to know you. I will see you next week or in the DMs or in the course or wherever it might be. Again, feel free to reach out with any questions. I'll talk to you all soon. Bye.